Hi gang, this is Mike G from Mr. GTV, MrMikeGarner.com and Mike Body Spirit. And in my Mike Body Spirit group, I'm teaching insight awareness. Insight awareness. Going inside using meditation and creating stillness and seeing what comes intuitively to you through your extra senses. Just look at the story in the world at the moment with Boris Johnson in the UK. Whatever your opinion of Boris Johnson, he is actually doing quite a good job for the UK against what's happening in the rest of Europe and pretty much in the rest of the world. The economy, the relaxation of the rules, and the way that even though he's using NLP and social manipulation, social engineering, like they all are, the UK currently, in my opinion, is moving in a very good direction. Now, above Boris Johnson, the powers that be don't want that, which is why he's got to go. Have you noticed how he's being undermined? You probably can't believe how the rug is being pulled from under his feet, and he's on his way out clearly. Exactly the same thing happened to Mr. Trump. Trump did a wonderful job for America. Whatever you think about Trump and Boris and Trump, the Donald are pretty much the same sort of despicable characters. I don't like either of them. They're narcissists, they're misogynists, they're self-centered, they're egotistical, they're self-righteous, they're privileged. Everything that really I don't respect, don't approve and don't want in government. In fact, I don't agree with government because, as you know, I teach and preach that government, the etymology, is to govern your mentality. But Trump did a good job. I mean, you can't take away from his successful record in improving America's economy, bringing trade back to America, closing down trade talks with China, doing all sorts of things about the wall, which you might or might not agree with, but he stuck to his guns. He wasn't shifted and phased by big tech. He wasn't shifted and phased by the White House rules. He did his own thing. And the powers that be didn't want that. They didn't like that. So he was discredited. At every opportunity he was undermined. He had to go. And yet the American people, apart from the bad press, which a lot of it was fake news, they didn't like him. So they got rid of him. The machine got rid of Trump. The machine is now getting rid of our Prime Minister in the UK, Boris Johnson. Now, I'm not saying that those are lovely, desirable characters to have in government, but as I say, I don't believe in government. But use insight awareness, that's my message. See the bigger picture, join the dots. If you know what the end game is, you'll find the stepping stones on the path towards the end game. And the end game is suppression, control, leaving the public, the commoners, which is what we are, commoners, against the elites. We are the commoners, leaving us in lack and limitation. This has always been what the world has been set up to do, and prior to the 20th century, I mean, we had the Victorian times, we had the wars, we had the trade wars, we had the Commonwealth. We went and raped and looted and pillaged lots of countries under Queen Victoria. They glamorised it in exactly the same way that the church glamorised the Crusades, but they were savage. History's been rewritten. History's being rewritten at the moment. Look at what's being rewritten. Look at the new rules that are coming in. We're breaking all known biological, pharmaceutical, biochemical rules. We know about viruses and we know about virology. We know about symptomatic and asymptomatic. We know what happens when the flu season comes along, but that's all being rewritten. Never in my life of 64 years have, you had to have something so regularly and still being told that it doesn't stop you from getting it, it doesn't stop you from spreading it, but you've got to have it. And you've got to have it. It's being enforced, it's being shouted at you through every social media and mainstream media known to man. When have you ever known that? What is your insight awareness telling you about that bullshit? What is your insight awareness telling you about breaking the economy for something that really is quite mild now? And even when it was we were being told it was quite serious, if you really look at the data, that is very, very questionable. And anybody who did question it was silenced, deleted, deplatformed, and lost their job. When have you ever known that? Switch on your insight awareness, start to pay attention. Please, please, please wake up. And if you follow my series of meditation, which we're now at session 3 on Mr. GTV, I'm going to be moving you towards the direction of using meditation, contemplation, stillness to access your ESP, your extra senses, where really these are your gut reactions, your gut feelings, your insights, where you must know, you really must know that something is going on that's a bit fishy. I'll leave it there. Be powerful, enjoy your mind, and check back for more from me, Mike G, on Mr. GTV, or wherever you're viewing this presentation. And just know this, that if you want to chat, I'm here for that. Be powerful. God bless.